All right, we're with Julian Chua. We're
How's it
very
going?
proud of you, man.
Thank you, thank
Do you
you.
have any message for our Phil boxing fans regarding your guy, Mr. Mike Lee?
All I can say is tune in. I know you're already going to tune in because Pacquiao's fighting, but we'll be fighting right before the pay-per-view. We're in against a very, very tough opponent, but my guy shows up to fight, so I'm looking forward to seeing him perform.
Where did you guys train, and where do you train fighters now?
I train my fighters out of WildCard in Freddie's gym. I actually co-train a couple fighters, Victor Postol and Toka Khan, with Freddie. So we share a couple guys. But for this camp, I would drive down to Santa Monica, California, at Gloveworks to train him. Mike and I's relationship is a long one. I was with him when he was 12-0. He was the first fighter I worked with. I've never head coached him, but I've always been there to help him out in camp, whether it's sparring or training or game plan, whatever it might be. So we're finally at a world title, and I was going to be here for him in this camp as well.
I know you're a scientific kind of guy. Can you give us a little glimpse of what you taught him, like maybe plyometrics, or tell us a little bit about it?
The thing that the kid we're fighting, Caleb Plant, he's an extraordinary boxer. He's a very good fighter. He does very few things wrong, but the plan is to capitalize on the things that he does do wrong, and everyone has their hierarchy of what they like to do, whether it's move left or counter punch, whatever it might be. Everyone has what they like to do, so our goal is to disrupt what he likes to do and make him do things that he does not want to do.
I don't know.
If it were that easy.
Well, my late father, Ermi Rivera, was really
Rest in
fond of
peace.
you.
What a man.
And one day he wanted you to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Perhaps as a trainer, do you have any dreams about going to the Olympics like that?
Well, you know, the reason why I stopped boxing, I kept fracturing my hands. It just took it all out of me, and I would love to help as much as I can, but amateur boxing is different than professional boxing, and I've been around the professional circuit ever since I stopped boxing and dedicated myself to the professional circuit. But if there's anything that I could take that I've learned, I would love to help with the Olympic team if that would be a possibility, you know.
Last two questions. These are loaded ones.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Your thoughts?
I think that Manny Pacquiao is going to win a decision. I think he's going to hurt Keith a couple times. I could actually see Manny getting hurt too, because Keith Thurman, he's more dangerous than people think. He's not just a one type of fighter. He doesn't have just one style. He can move and box if he wants to. He can stand and trade if he wants to. He's not just one way. And a lot of people know Manny doesn't like guys who move. And Keith can move, you know. And another equalizer, he has a big right hand. And Manny has shown to sometimes get caught by the right hand. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I got to see Manny in training camp personally at the gym, and this is the best I've ever seen him. Like, one of the best I've ever seen him. He's hungry for this fight. I think Keith Thurman made a mistake by touching a subject that you don't go with Manny, and that's religion. He said something about crucifying Manny. That's just stupid. That's disrespectful, and that was the dumbest thing he could do, because Manny is fired up. And I'm telling you right now, I'm getting chills right now, how good he looked in camp. That man is on a mission, and Keith Thurman is going to be on the receiving end of that.
Lastly, you have a devoted following now, including the Notre Dame basketball team, or I forgot what team they were, but they were training with Mike Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have any message for the kids that want to aspire to be in athletics?
The kids that want to spar or that want to go into athletics, I would have to say, work harder than anyone else. You know, be the hardest person in the room, be the first one in the gym, last one out. Stay away from the drugs, stay away from the partying, and it's gonna be hard because, you know, all your other friends are gonna do that. People are gonna tell you, oh, live life, blah, 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 blah. But you wanna become a legend, you wanna be successful and be a light for other people. Stay away from all that stuff and focus on your craft. Keep practicing your craft, work on your craft, and shoot for the stars.
Keep punching, Julian Chua. Thank you.
Thank you.